Hello everyone, here are the 46 US presidents listed by age at the start of their presidency. The youngest one is Theodore Roosevelt. He becomes a president at the age of 42 years. He is the 26th president. The second youngest president at the start of his presidency is John F. Kennedy. He became a president at the age of 43 years. He is the 35th president. Ulysses S. Grant is become a president at the age of 46 years. He is the 18th president of US. Bill Clinton became a president at the age of 46 years. He is the 42nd president of United States of America. Grover Cleveland, he becomes the 22nd president at the age of 47 years. Barack Obama became a president at the age of 47 years. He was the 44th president of US America. Franklin Pierce became a president at the age of 48 years. He was the 14th president of the United States of America. James K. Polk became a president at the age of 49 years. He was the 11th president of the United States of America. James A. Garfield became a president at the age of 49 years. He was the 20th president of the US America. Millard Fillmore became a president at the age of 50 years. He was the 13th president of USA. John Taylor was 51 years old at the start of his presidency. He was the 10th president of USA. Chester Arthur became the president at the age of 51 years. He was the 21st president of the United States of America. William H. Taft was 51 years old when he became a president. He was the 27th president of USA. Calvin Coolidge became a president at the age of 51 years. He was the 13th president of US America. Franklin D. Roosevelt was 51 years old at the start of his presidency. He was the 32nd president of US America. Abraham Lincoln is the 16th president of US America. He was 52 years old at the start of his presidency. Jimmy Carter was 52 years old when he became a president. He was the 39th president of US America. Martin Van Buren was 54 years old at the start of his presidency. He was the 18th president of US America. Rutherford Hayes was 54 years old when he became a president. He was the 19th president of US America. William F. Skinner, he was 54 years old at the start of his presidency. He was the 25th president of US America. Herbert Hoover became a president at the age of 54 years. He was the 31st president of US America. George W. Bush was 54 years old at the start of his presidency. He was the 43rd president of US America. Benjamin Harrison was 55 years old at the start of his presidency. He was the 23rd President of US America. Grover Cleveland was 55 years old when he became the 24th President of USA. Warren G. Harding was 55 years old at the start of his presidency. He was the 29th President of US America. Lyndon B. Johnson started his presidency at the age of 55 years. He was the 36th President of US America. Andrew Johnson becomes a president at the age of 56 years. He was the 70th President of US. Woodrow Wilson started his presidency at the age of 56 years. He was the 28th President of US America. Richard Nixon became a president at the age of 56 years. He was the 37th President of US America. George Washington, the first US American, he was 57 years old at the start of his presidency. Thomas Jefferson becomes a president at the age of 57 years old. He was the third President of US America. James Madison became a president at the age of 57 years. He was the fourth President of US America. John Q. Adams, he was 57 years old at the start of his presidency. He was the sixth President of US America. James Monroe becomes a president at the age of 58 years old. He was the fifth President of US America. Harry S. Truman, he was 60 years old at the start of his presidency. He was the 33rd President of US America. John Adams becomes the second US President at the age of 61 years old. Andrew Jackson was 61 years old at the start of his presidency. He was the seventh President of US America. Gerald Ford became a president at the age of 61 years. He was the 38th President of US America. Whitney Eisenhower became a president at the age of 62 years. He was the 34th President of US America. Zachary Taylor was 64 years old at the start of his presidency. He was the 12th President of US America. George H.W. Bush becomes a president at the age of 64 years. He was the 41st President of US America. James Buchanan started his presidency at the age of 65 years. He was the 15th President of US America. William H. Harrison becomes the 9th President of US America at the age of 68 years. Ronald Reagan was 69 years old at the start of his presidency, and he was the 40th President of US America. Donald Trump, he was 70 years old when he became a president. He was the 45th President of US America. Joe Biden is the oldest president at the start of his presidency. He was 78 years old, and he was the 46th president of US America. Thank you for listening.